How do I admit I don't actually have a dead brother? I was at a party, and this girl Molly was crying in the corner. Someone asked if anyone knew how to help, and my drunk brain jumped in with, I got it, I've been there, thinking she meant a breakup. She didn't. She meant death. Apparently one of her brother's old friends was there, and after a few drinks it hit her hard. She looked up with mascara running and said, wait, you lost a sibling too? I completely froze. Everyone was staring. I panicked and just nodded. She broke down and hugged me, sobbing, finally someone who actually understands. Her friends looked so relieved. One whispered, she hasn't opened up to anyone since Jake died. I figured I'd comfort her that night and slip away, but Molly found me on Instagram. She sent a paragraph. I've never met anyone who gets it. Everyone tells me to move on, or that he's in a better place. But you know that rage, that emptiness, the way people look at you like you're broken. I felt awful. So I responded with something vague but supportive. Big mistake. Molly started texting me every day. Photos of her and Jake as kids, screenshots of his old texts, voice memos of her crying because she found his hoodie. You're the only person I can talk to about this without them getting uncomfortable. Then she invited me to her house. Jake's bedroom hadn't been touched in 8 months. His parents asked if I wanted to see it. I stood there staring at his guitar, his posters, his desk, frozen. Her mom grabbed my hand. Molly said you lost your brother around the same age Jake was. I'm so sorry, sweetheart, but I'm so glad she found you. We've been so worried about her. That's when I learned Molly had been in the car during the accident. She survived. Jake didn't. She blamed herself completely and had stopped going to therapy because nobody gets it. By week 3, Molly's parents are inviting me to family dinners. Her dad pulls me aside. We haven't seen her smile in months. Whatever you're doing, thank you. You're giving her a reason to keep going. Molly starts calling me her grief twin. She introduces me to her therapist over video call as the one person who actually understands. Her therapist looks relieved and says, having someone who's been through similar trauma is invaluable for her healing. Then Molly asks me to go to the cemetery with her. First time she's been back since the funeral. She wants me there because you know what it feels like. I'm standing at a 17-year-old's grave, pretending I understand this pain, while Molly breaks down saying, Jake would have loved you. You guys would have been best friends. Her parents pull me aside after, we don't know how to thank you. She was getting so dark. We were terrified we'd lose her too. You saved her life. Month 2. Molly's making dark humor TikToks about Jake's death to cope. Her parents freak out. They're calling me in tears, asking me to talk to her because you're the only one she'll listen to. I'm now mediating family therapy sessions. Molly's screaming that her parents don't understand her grief. Her parents are sobbing that they're losing her. And I'm stuck in the middle going, as someone who's been through this, lying through my teeth. Molly starts posting videos with captions like POV, your best friend actually gets your trauma, with clips of us hanging out. The comments are thousands of people sharing their own grief stories, calling us grief twins, saying how beautiful it is that we found each other. Her parents want to start a grief support group for young people who've lost siblings, with me as the co-founder. Molly's already designed the logo with both our names. The breaking point, it's Jake's birthday. Molly wants to celebrate it together because you're the only person who won't think I'm weird for celebrating a dead person's birthday. We're at the beach, Jake's favorite spot, and Molly says, I know we don't talk about your brother much because it's too painful for you, but I just want you to know, having you in my life makes me feel like I have a piece of Jake back, like you were sent to fill the hole he left. I realized I'm not just her friend anymore. I've accidentally become her dead brother's replacement. Her therapist confirmed it. You've become a surrogate for her lost sibling relationship. This is actually common and can be therapeutic. Now I'm 3 months deep pretending to understand sibling death because I drunkenly nodded at a party. Molly's parents want to take me on their annual family vacation to Jake's favorite cabin because you're part of the family now. Molly's grandmother left me Jake's guitar in her will because you understand his spirit. And now Molly just told me she's finally ready to take down some of Jake's shrine in her room, his clothes, his stuff, and she wants me to have first pick because Jake would want you to have them. I'm completely trapped being a dead teenager's replacement because I couldn't handle 30 seconds of awkward silence. But the weirdest part, I actually like hanging out with Molly now. She's hilarious, and watching her come back to life makes me feel like I'm doing something good, even if it's built on a lie.